big leagues anyway. There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Shoots this one over to first, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Again, Alex Bregman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. On the ground for Crawford, this could be 2. To Dozier for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Freddie.
And that misses for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jose Bautista is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out.
Number 2, Brian
Ready to
Dozier.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brian Dozier is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Bouncer down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. He chases out of the zone for strike 3. Now at the plate, Lewis Bronson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe. Now to the plate, Kevin Gausman.
Catcher, Kevin Gausman.
He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Hop high in the air. Dozier has a play. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He hit a sac fly earlier. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away.
Left fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Travis Shaw is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A little bouncer. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Emilio Bonifacio. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Emilio Bonifacio.
This one's down to 3rd. Gallo is right there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Wilson Ramos.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Up next.
Now at the plate.
Pitcher Kyle Hendricks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Nunez is there, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Joey Gallo.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let that go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Bronson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Gausman. Getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gallo has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Center fielder number 11.
Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Gallo gloves it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 0-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And a fastball swung on and missed. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Eduardo Nunez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. In now the power hit. Outfielder Nomar.
Nomar Mazara. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, Number 24.
Stephen
And hitting for the
Piscotty
Phillies,
will move into the on deck circle now to try to. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's Price now on 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Now Price is 1-2. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Pollock is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. 3-0 count, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
The first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Hanley Ramirez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2.
Hanley Ramirez.
Karen O'Day will get the ball here as he looks.
56. Karen O'Day.
Jake Bruce will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. Stepping in and ready. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing from the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And there's ball 2 now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And this one runs in on him as he can't. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And this is low, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Bregman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Aaron O'Day. He's newly entered into the ballgame. So Abraham Almonte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. High pop up. Gausman is there for it. And that retires the side. Zach Duke has been summoned from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Now batting,
32.
Joey Gallo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ryan Healy is going to be asked to get things going. Here is a lead off the top.
Ryan Healy.
8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Center fielder
standing in, Lewis Bronson. For 3 for him so far, including a triple. Sunhwan Oh gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone.
76.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though. Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Next for Philadelphia.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Gausman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Brian McCann will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Brian. McCann. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 58.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-2, here it is. And he misses there. 1-2. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward. And that's the 3rd out. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
62, Sean Doolittle.
Brandon Crawford is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
27, Ryan Wheeler.
Tough slider down low for a strike. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Healy is there for it. 1 down. So stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down to the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game. 1-for-2 to this point. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Doolittle pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bronson has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Nunez.
Now here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
On the move is Pollock. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Stephen Piscotty. He reached on a single. Wade Davis enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Sinking liner toward left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. At the plate, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hit hard, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford dives. What a stop. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Stepping in. Zach Britton takes over now with 2 gone.
For the Marlins, number 53, Zach Britton.
Hit hard back up the middle, and another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. Into the box now, Jay Bruce, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-1. Here it is. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the digging in, Jose Bautista 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Curtis Granderson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And a fly ball, and this should do it. And the Phillies move on. They've got a date in the NL Championship Series. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
They left 10 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.